Hi Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see why is it that you and your special person cross paths. So what is the reason and the significance behind the both of you coming into each other's life and crossing paths? The reading still applies whether or not you're with your person, okay? So it doesn't matter whether you guys are, still together, or whether you guys are currently separated or disconnected or at a discord right now. We want to know what is the reason behind the both of you crossing paths. Nothing in life is random, nothing in life is a coincidence, and I know that sounds a little cliche, right? But there's obviously a reason behind why the both of you have met. So take a moment, think of your person, and pause the video if you have to, and we'll go ahead and see what is the reason behind the both of you crossing paths. Also, it's a general reading, guys. If you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address will be listed below the video. Okay, so a lot of emotional depth to the reading so far. Okay, there's a bit of an imbalance here with the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles is waiting. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is obviously new beginnings. There may be a need for you to wait. There may be a message for you to wait it out. Maybe you're waiting to hear from this person. Maybe you're waiting to see what the future holds, whether this person comes back to you or not, whether the relationship works out. But there's a need for you to wait it out, is the message. Two of Wands, there is a certain decision that needs to be made, okay? And that might be in relation to the fact that there's this imbalance, okay? There may be more than two persons involved in this connection. And the Eight of Wands is, I do get a strong sense of air travel, so this could be a long distance connection. It's likely that this person, okay, if you guys are at a distance from each other, it's likely that the both of you might be traveling to, see one another, okay? Traveling to get close to one another. A lot of emotional depth to this connection. So, and especially with the Three of Swords here, for a lot of you, there may have been a lot of turbulency, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of tears cried, a lot of tears shed during this connection. I think, I'm straight away drawn to the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords there. I think this is someone who has, I think this is someone whom you've opened up your heart to, okay? You've opened up your heart to this person. You've opened yourself to the wondrous possibilities of love. But at the same time, in doing that, you expose yourself to the, the vulnerabilities of love as well, okay? So you open up your heart, but you also risk, getting your heart broken or getting your heart pained in the process. And I think this is someone who maybe, this is someone whom you still love, or this is someone who you've loved very deeply. This is someone whom I think maybe you even idolize this person, put him on a pedestal. You romanticize this person, you romanticize what you had with this person. And, once you put someone on a pedestal, let me tell you, it's a long way down, right? So for a lot of you, I get that maybe this is something that has, like, you guys have ended things with one another, okay, and it's an ending that has caused you a lot of pain, or it's a connection that has been an emotional roller coaster. There's been a lot of hurt, there's been a lot of pain, but there's also been a lot of lessons. There's also been a lot of a lot of emotional experience from what I'm seeing. This is someone you might be currently disconnected from, you're separated from with this person, you're at a disconnection or a discord with one another, or you could be going through something turbulent, you could be going through something tumultuous. Maybe this is someone who broke your heart, someone who's put you, in a position of pain, hurt, someone who's caused you a lot of hurt, or this is, you know, or you're hurting to be away from this person. There were a lot of lessons, and unfortunately some of these lessons had to be learned the hard way, unfortunately. For some of you, maybe he or she put you in a third party situation, okay, and they didn't end up choosing you, and maybe that's the hurt and the pain that you're feeling, because even though you always prioritize this person, you weren't necessarily their number one choice. I think there was a lot of, I'm picking up here that there was a lot of lessons. I think the strongest of which, or the most important lesson, is, you know, opening up your heart again, putting yourself out there, learning to love, learning to trust again. For some of you, I think this is the person that, I don't know that you've ever been this in love before. I don't know that you've ever felt feelings this foreign, this new, and this exciting before. I think this person has really helped you. Maybe this was your first love. Maybe you feel like you'll never love anyone the way that you've loved this person, and that might be true. But I just get this, something about this felt very much like the storybook romance that, you know, you've always read about or you always dreamt of. It didn't necessarily end that way. I don't think you necessarily got your happily ever after with this person. Not just yet. I'm picking up that this is someone who, I think upon reflecting, okay, with the Hermit's energy, I think upon some of you have been reflecting, okay, maybe you've been reflecting about this person, about this connection a lot, or you've been reflecting, you know, what is the reason, what is the true purpose behind it all. I think when it comes to this individual, he or she may have been a bridge, okay, and hear me out. Some people in life, I like to call them bridges. I get that because you've got, look at the Two of Wands picture, really look at the image, okay, he's holding the world in his hands, he's looking out to this vast ocean, this vast sea, and he's wondering, you know, how to get to wherever he is that he needs to go, okay, to his destiny, or the place that he needs to arrive at. And I think during your connection with this person, there's been some painful lessons and some painful experiences, but you met this person for a reason. They needed to arrive into your life exactly at the same time and place you met them, to transport you to the next level of your journey. Okay, now for some of you, it is a physical journey, because I get a lot of air travel, okay? Maybe this person, and this is why I like to call these people bridges, because they redirect your life, or, you know, they put up roadblocks to some places that you're not meant to go and redirect you to places where you're meant to go. Sometimes they delay things. They delay things for you, like little things or big things, but for a reason, okay? And that helps you, that prevents you from, like I said, they put up roadblocks or prevents you from getting to places that aren't destined for you. And I think this is what this person did. They transported you, or helping you transport you to the next journey, okay? Whether it's a physical journey, redirecting your life path, your career path, or it's, for some of you, it's an emotional journey. And I think for a lot of you, it's more of an emotional journey, you know, the journey of opening up your heart, the journey of healing, because I think there's been some emotional triggers with this person. It doesn't matter how little or how long you've known this person, or how long this connection lasted. I think the lessons were just as painful and just as deep, and I think during this connection there's been some sort of emotional trigger. So this person has triggered you in a way that things they may have said or done have resurfaced some painful memories or some painful wounds from the past, okay? It's resurfaced those wounds so that you could heal them and so that you could work on them, okay? So in a way, it's like they were teaching you important lessons via the process of pain, and hurt, and these lessons help you grow into the person that you're meant to be, okay? I also think certain lessons or certain experiences you've had with this person motivated some necessary changes, or are still motivating some necessary changes in you, Okay, maybe this person was inspiring in some way. Maybe this person was motivating in other ways. There's something about them that I also feel like is there to protect you in some way. And maybe them leaving you, okay, or them, you know, putting an end to this connection in one way was a part of their protecting you from the pain they caused you, or protecting you from, you know, maybe pain that they would continue to cause you. This person is, I think this person is, they symbolize and they represent something that you want in life, okay? And maybe they're not it, but they symbolize, maybe they're not the person that you're meant to end up with, or maybe they're not the, it's not the relationship you're meant to have, but they symbolize that for you, and they represent something that you want in life. And their purpose is to motivate you to keep on going after it, to keep chasing whatever it is that you want. You know, keep pursuing it. It's staying on track. That whole journey is a very big thing. I think it's the underlying theme of all of this. It's to stay on track, to get back on track, you know, to redirect your track, for you to stay awake, for you to stay energized, for you to stay committed to your journey, okay, your soul's journey, your emotional journey, or your physical journey. And I think a lot of those lessons can be learned reflecting, okay? You can never connect dots moving forward, you can only really connect dots looking back. So I think a lot of you with reflection have been, you know, making that connection. Alright guys, and these are your messages. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thanks guys.